couple of things we were gonna talk about and another thing. About current topics. Betty White died.
She did.
The Golden Girl.
The Golden Girl.
I saw the last Golden Girl. She's up there with her friends.
Yeah.
And I did see a tweet, and one person, they said, an ode to Betty. They said, thank you for being a friend.
Oh.
And I was like, that was so funny. And I thought that was cute. Like, she died at 99. So she died right before her 100th birthday.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Like, she's been around a long time.
What if Betty didn't really like the girls?
Yeah. She was like, damn, I got to be up there with them.
Oh.
I think she liked them, though.
Yeah, I think she liked them.
I think she liked them. Like, Betty just seemed like a delightful person.
Yeah.
Like, because she was ratchet, and she just lived her life, and just, it would have been so cool to have met her.
Yeah. And she had been an actress a really, really long time. Like, yes. I saw a picture of her, and they were interviewing her. It looked like she might have been in her 20s.
Yeah.
And
I wonder was she real pretty in her 20s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a pretty old lady.
She was a pretty old lady. She was a really pretty, like, she looked like, you remember the old war movies where the girls, like, they when the GIs come in. Yeah, she looked like a pinup girl.
Oh.
Yeah. And she had a microphone that was, man, that microphone was huge. And they had a cord attached to it. That was the for the time, that was like the best microphone they ever. That microphone like this.
They had to get the sound.
Yeah, they had to get the sound. But Betty was just like, I didn't realize she had been around so long.
Yeah.
Because when we were kids, they were old. She was old then. She was old.
Betty been old a long time.
Yeah. Betty's been old a long time.
Yeah. That's
like when I saw my grandmama, and she was, and I was like, she been old my whole life.
Shut up, Chris.
And Sidney Poitier.
So y'all, Chris brought that up and told me that he had died. First of all, I didn't know he had died. And to be fair, I thought the man had already died. I thought he had been dead. I did not know he was still alive. Baby. Well, apparently he ain't alive no more, but.
Nah, he don't. Baby, I thought he had been put on a t-shirt with the angel wings.
I thought Sidney Poitier been dead. Are you sure? I'm going to fact check that, cuz. Are you sure that wasn't like a remembering of him?
No, he passed away. He passed away yesterday. And I could have sworn that I'd have seen him pass away like 3 times already. Like,
I don't know, Chris. I'm going to have to fact check that one because I
saw
the man
was... the news. And I was like...
The news be wrong sometimes. I thought he was already dead.
I thought he was already dead.
Because he played in, A Raisin in the Sun?
Yes.
That movie was old when we was little.
I remember the book, having to read the book in high school.
I never read it.
I didn't like it.
I never read the whole book because it didn't catch my attention in the beginning.
Maybe it's just me, yeah, but I don't like struggle books and struggle films and stuff like I understand that is a part of history sometimes, the struggle. But I don't be wanting to see struggling out there. I want to see folks doing good. Like, I don't all that crying and we gonna make it to the other side.
Like your prayers with the cupboard. Y'all.
Oh man.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do
That's another episode. Those are good prayers.
I'm not sure if them prayers make it past the cupboard.
They do make it. Those are good old Baptist prayers.
When we first got together, I told Chris I wanted us to pray together. And I said, well, you pray. Y'all. I ain't trying to be ungrateful or nothing. But I said my own prayers after he had prayed. Because I was like,
I got some good prayers.
I don't know if these prayers gonna work.
Yeah. I got some good prayers.
This man started talking about some bless the cupboards.
Yeah, bless them. Bless them.
I was like, my did my own prayers.
Hey.
I did my non-denominational prayer.
I do good old Baptist
Missionary Baptist
Church prayer. Where the deacon get down on one knee and break out into a
He almost went to Dr. Watts?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you.
What you know about Dr. Watts, baby?
That ain't no bedtime prayer.
Mm-hmm. Them the 2-hour long prayers.
I go to the church, we be done in about an hour or so. I like them.
First time she took me to a non-denominational church. First she took me to Bible study, and I wasn't used. We got that Bible study. They was singing and just cutting up, and I was like, this a church service. This ain't no Bible study. Bible study, you sit in a circle, and y'all.
I ain't never sat in no circle.
Bruh, I'm like,
for no Bible study.
Said this a full house for Bible study. Woo. It was good. And then like 15 minutes we were through.
It was an hour. It was 15 minutes for the song, 30 minutes for the message. That's 45 minutes, and somewhere in there we add an extra 15.
Mm-hmm.
I know the schedule. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like. Mm-hmm. In there 2 hours long about nothing. Now I can see if you're in there 2 hours and y'all really learning something. Yeah. Never mind. I ain't going on no tangent. And another thing.
Last week, I'm sure everybody saw it on the news and ESPN, the meltdown with Antonio Brown and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Do you think he regret that?
Yes.
You think so?
I think he regrets that. So
what if he don't get a chance to play again? What you think his career gonna be?
I'm really not sure because
did he finish school?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying, did he get a degree?
Yeah, I think he got a degree.
Okay.
But like the whole thing is, he might not be done, but he gonna have to pay a price for cutting up like that, because I understand why he did it, but man, you can't act like that with the NFL, like.
Or anybody job.
Like, you cannot act like that with the NFL and not face any kind of repercussions behind it.
Yeah.
Because it's really, and we've all seen it in just the past 5-10 years, that people get blackballed for less. Man, you took off your shoulder pads and your shirt, and you took off.
And he threw the shirt in the crowd.
In the middle of the game.
But I'm saying he threw it in the crowd.
Yeah. And, I mean, you just cut a whole fool at that game and got put out. You got put out the stadium. They made you leave. Or Uber. He had to call an Uber to come get him. I think they were in New York, so, of course, he wouldn't have a car there.
Oh, okay.
But he had to get Uber. It was him.
Did he go back to the hotel where the rest of the team would have to come when they got off, when they got done
He went somewhere else, I believe. And he still stayed in New York the next day because he went to a basketball game the next day. But, like, he's going to face some fines for that if he doesn't get completely cut from the team. Because I'm sure cutting the food is, that's in your contract that you can't cut food like that.
I feel like that is not in the contract. I feel like that's going to be his loophole. Because I don't feel like they said you can't take off if he got a good lawyer, then I feel like the lawyer is going to say, well, your contract did not say that he could not entertain the crowd during the game.
Yeah.
Your contract didn't say that. So I think that's how he's going to get over a loophole. He needs to be set down because, sir, you need to learn better ways to handle stuff. Yeah,
you got to learn better ways. And like I said,
I get it.
Just for clarity, he was his play time was being limited. And he was coming up on a couple milestones in his contract that would have paid him a bonus of over $1 million. And that happens in professional sports all the time.
So, question. So, if you was short of your bonus and you do all this and you get fined, so now you don't get no money. So, you went from still making your salary and not getting a bonus to now you mess around and you money.
Yeah, and
that's rule number one. Don't mess with the money.
Don't mess with your money, and potentially ended your career, because if Tampa Bay cuts him loose, there's no guarantee that even with all his talent, there's no guarantee that any team is going to pick him up after that, because NFL teams do not pick up liabilities.
That's true.
Bottom line.
However, if there is a team that's in the bind, I feel like they'd be like, all right, we know he's temperamental. We might make this shot.
Well, yeah, there is one team.
Who?
The Cowboys. The Cowboys pick up anybody. And I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I'm gonna rag y'all anyway. But y'all will take anybody. It don't matter. It don't matter what they done did. The Cowboys take anybody. If they can get you for cheap, baby, come on down to Dallas, baby.
They be like, you don't get that $1 million.
You ain't gonna get that $1 million, baby. You ain't gonna get that, but we got a home for you.
You can come play.
You get $500,000.
You can come play.
You come play. You can play.
For the cheap.
For the cheap, though. For the low.
Gotcha.
The low. And he's a good player. He's a good player. So it is a chance that he might be able to find another job somewhere. And it might be a chance that he can reconcile with the Buccaneers. I mean, it's one thing I look at is that people, it's a lot of stuff that happens that the fans don't know anything about, that people never hear about. Yeah. And I'm sure it's some crazy things that them probably happen. It's just the fact that this happened on national TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I wish Antonio Brown the best of luck. I think something good gonna happen for him. Mm-hmm. I've seen folks mess up worse and still have a job. So,
Yeah. And another thing.
What's up?
This damn flu Rona. First of all, y'all, I'm way better this week, because last week I was good last week, but I just still had some little remnants. Y'all saw the get well tea I had for my drink last week, but I feel amazing this week. Mm-hmm. But come to find out, they got something called the flu Rona, because I did get COVID tested. The COVID test was negative, so I don't think I had COVID, but I bet you I had that flu Rona. You think that's what I had?
You want to know what I think about the flu Rona?
What?
I think that they just done got lazy about it, and they like, you know what? We can't really tell the difference, so we just gonna pack it in there together.
So I've never had the flu before, and and if whatever I had, whatever it was, I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
Y'all, my eyeballs was hurt. It felt like someone beat me up. Mm-hmm. Like, it was horrible. I kept going to the bathroom. Yeah. And my whole body was sore, and then I had these headaches. And Chris claimed that I was hollering out every 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All night long. He said, I was like, oh!
She was.
Oh!
Every time I fell asleep. Every time I fell asleep, she holler out, oh! And I fall back. I'd be like, baby, you all right? You like, yeah. And I fall back, oh! And she fall back asleep, and I'd be like, then one time she did it. I don't know, she threw her voice across the room, because she wasn't even in the bed no more. She was over by the, oh! And I like, this nigga don't stop. Oh.
How damn bad.
Yeah.
I don't ever want nobody ever feel like that. I don't want to feel like that ever again. I tell y'all what I did do. I put my mask back on.
Yeah.
Because I was going without no mask.
I think it was the flu, though. Because I've had the flu before. And
Chris had the swine flu, y'all.
Yes.
He nasty.
Y'all, oh my. Whew. Y'all, I had the swine flu. I thought it was a hangover. That was what I thought. I thought it was a hangover. I had went to a club. I remember that club was the Electric Cowboy. Yes, sir. They had a mechanical bull in there.
The bull gave you the swine flu?
I don't know who gave me the swine flu. That swine. No, I do remember how I got the swine flu. I I was working at a hospital. At the same hospital where I made the hostile work environment. And it was right when the swine flu like came out. Like nobody knew really what it was or what it was doing, how it was transmitted or anything. So we had a patient come in, and she was like the first patient we had ever had with swine flu. So they we just got completely covered. I mean, we covered our shoes, we put on gowns, we had gloves, we had masks, we had all the PPE, everything. And I wore glasses at the time. And that was the only thing we didn't have on the floor was a shield, like the face shields and everything. So we in there, we helping her. She made the same noise. She made about oh.
So you think I had the swine flu?
Nah, you had something. You had the flu. Well, I was working in the, we taking care of the lady, doing everything we had to do, and my glasses fell in the bed, y'all. They fell in the bed, and they were like, just fell out of my face, fell in the bed. And I was like, oh. So, when I got my glasses, I thought I cleaned them really good. Like, I sprayed them, I used cavity wipes, everything. I'm like, because I can't see. So, I put them on, this is like a Wednesday, so Friday night I go out. So the little time that you was unprotected, that's when the swine flu got in there? It came through my eyeballs. Well, that Friday, me and some friends went out. We went to the Electric Cowboy, had a good time. And the next day, I felt kind of cruddy. But I thought, it's a hangover. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, I went to my dad's house, and I was like, man, I feel bad. I was like, this a long hangover. The hangover usually don't last this long. But Monday, y'all. I woke up and I sat up on the side of my bed, and I was like, ooh, I'm dying.
Not you dying.
I said, I think I'm dying. And I was like, I need to get to the hospital before I die. Because I was living by myself at the time, and I was like, man,
no one's gonna
find me. I said, I got a couple days off from work. I'm just not the most. I don't call people on the phone like that all the time. So I was like, man, I'll probably be laying there for a couple days before somebody realized that I'm not where I'm supposed to be at. And then, y'all, I was seeing triple.
Oh, God.
Everything I looked at, it like my vision would do this. Shoot, 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 shoot.
I think I did have the swine flu then.
You might have.
Because that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. Man, I felt horrible. So, and I drove to the hospital.
Flu.
I drove to the hospital.
You think I had the swine flu?
I don't think you had the swine flu, but you had the flu. Well, y'all, I got to the hospital. Same hospital I worked at. You know what I'm saying? I went there. Baby, it's okay. It's okay.
Dude, that's still... You gave it to me.
I ain't gave you no swine flu. So I've been carrying around swine flu for the last, 7-8 years or something?
Yeah.
Good, whatever.
We did go to a club.
Yes, we did.
The swine flu living in the VIP couches.
That was the flu. But y'all, I got to the hospital, and I went into the clinic, to the employee health clinic, and they swabbed me, and they were like, "Yep, Chris." I knew the folks there, and they're like, "Hey, man, you got this swine flu," and I spazzed out, y'all. I was like, "Oh Lord, put the IV in now. Take me to a room. Oh,
no, you're going home.
Call my daddy. Oh, call my sister, please. Somebody call my children. Give me a piece of paper so I can write a note to my children, y'all."
I knew you had a bunch of kids.
Nah, it was just cold.
Yeah, I'm on a hunt to other kids.
I ain't got no other kids, y'all.
Chris keep trying to tell me that he don't have no outside kids. Well, he better not have no outside kids for me, but because it's really fucked them kids and him too. But I I just feel like he has some other kids.
I ain't got no other kids at. I thought, what did I tell you when we got married? I told you,
lies.
Ain't nobody told me nothing. So,
Bye.